A very good day from myself, Devon Govender, and welcome to Speed Down Under. This is Gallop TV's premier harness racing selection show. It's a new show on the block, and we're going to be taking you through all the harness racing selections and previews for the race meeting that's scheduled to take place this Friday, the 24th of May at Gloucester Park. Some exciting races on the card, a couple of Group 3 races that's included into the jackpot. And I'm going to be joined on the line by trainer driver Aldo Cordapasi, who is a champion in his own right, and he's going to give us his expert analysis on this Friday's race meeting at Gloucester Park. Good day, Aldo. How are you doing?
Going very well, thanks, Devon. How are you?
Yeah, all going very well. Thanks. How's things on your side? I know that we were chatting a bit earlier and you're having a bit of fun on the cattle farm.
Yeah, enjoying semi-retirement these days and doing a bit of branding and tagging of my cattle. And yeah, it looks fun on TV, but it's a lot more hard work than it looks on TV.
Which do you prefer, the horses or the cattle?
I'm actually really enjoying the change at the moment, and yeah, look, I still have a passion for the racing industry, but I've been doing it for a very long time, and they say sometimes a change is as good as a holiday. So enjoying the cattle ranch and playing cattle farmer a little bit. It's a nice, pleasant change.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. The first leg of the jackpot kicks off at 13:20 South African time, and Aldo has got 3 selections in the first leg. That's numbers 2, 1 and 10. That slide is going to come up on screen now, and Aldo is going to talk us through his selections. Let's start with the number 10, Aldo, Prince of Pain.
Yeah, look, I just think Prince of Pain's going to get the right trip in this race and could be the sniper. A very talented little horse that probably hasn't had a lot of luck of late. So, right trip, right barrier. Franco Encore, I think, will hold the front. Even though they're both from the same barn, Franco Encore and Wave Rider, they're different connections. So, knowing the connections of Franco Encore, I think they'll want to hold the front. Wave Rider should sit outside him and be too strong for him. But if they go to war against each other, I just think Prince of Pain could be the sniper.
Just recapping through those selections in order of preference, 2, 1 and 10. Aldo, I had a look at a few reruns, and I'm sure you know that I have been following this horse, Wave Rider, for some time. He's really a big, strong horse. He just towers over them.
Look, he's a very serious horse. And like I said, I think he'll be too big and too strong for them come tomorrow night. But Franco Encore is very fast, and Wave Rider doesn't put enough pressure on him in the middle stages. It could probably just be a little bit too fast for him over the latter stages of the race. But I think Franco Encore will have the speed early to hold up. But I think Wave Rider's the better horse out of the two, and he won't be doing much work to get parked up outside him. And I think he'll get to work at him probably from the 1200 out and soften up the leader. And I think he'll just be too big and too strong in the end. But there can always be a sniper in these races when horses go to war with each other, and that's why I've got Prince of Pain just as the sniper having the last drop of them.
Well, there you heard the rundown there from Aldo with race number 5. Of course, this is a Group 3 contest. It's a very, very competitive contest. But number 2, Wave Rider, has a beautiful draw. And you heard from Aldo, if there is a speed battle on early, you could get the sniper coming in the form of number 10, Prince of Pain. Moving on to the second leg of the jackpot, we've gone for cover here. Aldo has got 4 numbers in order of preference: 12, 2, 3 and 1. You can take us through those numbers, Aldo, starting with number 12, Nullarbor Navajo.
Yeah, Nullarbor Navajo's going really well. She's a very high speed horse, and she should be getting a good trip. She should settle midfield, and that'll really suit us. She'll be able to swoop over. I think she'll be able to swoop over them in the concluding stages. I think there'll be a bit of a speed battle early between Burley, Sweet Vivian, and Queen in the corner, and that's why I've just sort of thrown them in. Or as for the chance of they do settle early and they come into get us easy sort of lead time first quarter, then one of those three could also pop up. Sweet Vivian was very strong a couple of weeks back and won a very nice race. So I just think those three horses might go to war a little bit early, and that'll really suit Nullarbor Navajo. But I think she's the better one of the lot.
Well, Nullarbor Navajo is currently trading at around about $2.30. Of course, that is the betting from down under. That's Perth in Western Australia. We will give you the updated betting on the South African tote tomorrow. And of course, Aldo has backed those numbers up with numbers 3, 2 and 1. So just recapping, 12, 2, 3 and 1 in the second leg of the jackpot. Moving on to race 7, which will jump at 14.23. There is 3 numbers here that Aldo has selected, 6, 1 and 3 in order of preference, with 6 having the experience under the belt, Aldo, into the future.
Yeah, look, this is a really hard race. Babies, few of them are very inexperienced. I've mostly gone off of the trial form and hoping that the trial form can sort of hold up. And I've sort of probably gone more Captain Sterling in the fact that he's from a very strong barn and an informed barn in Delanega and Green. He's got the plum draw on barrier 1. He's got speed. The only thing that worries me a little bit with him is the fact, and also with American Major, is just their little bit of, their severe lack of race experience. But they're both extremely well bred, both from very strong barns, and both the barns are in really strong form at the moment. So, I just think it's really a race that's hard to pick an absolute standout in, but I've gone on a little bit of the trial form and the horses breeding and the barns that they're coming out of being strong barns and very good baby trainers.
I see this horse, number 3, the unraced runner American Major. It was a really good trial at Pinjarra. Could be some nice value at those odds.
Exactly, and like I said, he's coming out of a very strong barn in Ryan Bell, very strong combination, Ryan Bell, Kyle Symington. Albert Walmsley's one of the big gun owners over here. Anything Albert buys is what buys some of the top sale horses. And, he's a very successful businessman in his own right over here. And he's not scared to open a checkbook at sales time. So, that everything he buys is high quality.
Well, that's a real quality individual there, number 3, American Major. So big respect. Did win a trial recently at Pinjarra. Just recapping those numbers in the second last leg of the jackpot, the penultimate leg, 6, 1 and 3. Of course, this is a Group 3 contest. It's going to be a very, very exciting race. Moving on to the last leg of the jackpot, which will jump at 14.54. 3 numbers selected here. 5, 2 and 1. And of course, Aldo's got his best bet coming up in race 8. You can take us through that, Aldo.
Yeah, look, this is another very even race. I just think Rock and Roll Artist was very brave last week in a much stronger race. And he's got the gate speed. He's got a claim with Joey Savelko going on. And I just think he's going to have too much early speed and he can burn across these horses. And I think he's just going to be probably too good for them. In saying that, Lucida Dreams, I think, is going to get a really nice trip from the barrier, and Joey James can pop up at big odds at times from the right draw, and I think he'll be sitting leaders back, which is the perfect trip for him. And it's just a race that I sort of thought the Rock and Roll Artist could and should really be winning. As far as him being my best bet, it's a really hard card to pick one out of the selections.
Yes.
The races they're all very even, and there's no real standouts. So I just think for a bit of value, and knowing that he's a high speed horse who's got the speed to cross and put himself in the firing line, he's going to give the punters a really good run for their money.
Well, no doubt you're going to get a good run for your money. You heard the confidence there from Aldo Kodapasi aboard number 5, a rock and roll artist. There could be some value there, so factor this into all your bets. Just recapping all those jackpot numbers. That slide is going to pop up on screen now, but the last leg is gone with numbers 5, 2 and 1. And of course, the best bet here in race 8 is number 5, rock and roll artist. I'm just going to recap those numbers for you very quickly. Leg 1, 2, 1 and 10. Leg 2, 12, 2, 3 and 1. Leg 3, 6, 1 and 3. And then the last leg, 5, 2 and 1. It's going to cost you 108 Rand. And if you've watched the show, you will see plenty of confidence for 1 or 2 runners. If you want to chop and change the jackpot, you're most welcome to do that. Or you could use this as a guide. And then at the bottom of your screen is the best bet in race number 8, which is number 5, a rock and roll artist. And there could be some value there. Aldo, always appreciate your time and effort and your expert analysis on the card.
My pleasure, Devon, and happy punting for everyone, and hopefully we have a successful weekend.
We wish you everything of the best come Friday here at Gloucester Park if you're taking this jackpot.